We've been showing you a series of stories from Africa on Birmingham-based nonprofit UnAdopted, a ministry of Lifeline Children's Services. Now, we're going to show you how that nonprofit first started from a trip to Ukraine back in 2008. I sat down with Executive Director Herbie Newell to hear about the story.
And we met this little girl named Katya in this orphanage, and she came to me and she said, can you adopt me? Will you be my dad? Will you adopt me? Family from Huntsville said they would be interested in adopting her. And so we went back to Ukraine and looked for ways that we could get Katya adopted in this family, and we ended up learning that Katya actually was unadoptable. She had already become 16 years old and could no longer be adopted through U.S. immigration law. And it was at that moment where we realized we can't just let this become a vision or a dream that we're going to engage locals in the care for orphans. We've got to do something.
And I'm here with UnAdopted coordinator and then development director for Alabama. And I know after seeing that clip, a lot of people are wondering what happens to children like Katya that age out.
The reality is that less than 1% actually get adopted, so that the 70% who don't get adopted, they get sold into sex trafficking, they go to drugs, they go to the first things that love them, and majority of them die of malnutrition because they're not cared for and nurtured the way that they should be.
Scary reality, and I know I read from UNICEF, they had some stats up there that said that 75% of the children that don't get adopted go into that path. But what are you guys doing to help children like that?
It's exciting what's happening on the ground in the countries that we do work in. We are helping through local churches on the ground, and we work with them in a way that empowers and equips children with life skills and job skills. You got to see firsthand one of the kids that we usually talk about, Mutebi. He is one that would have died from malnutrition and lack of care, and now he's thriving in an environment where he's educated.
And that's so important, the life skills, job skills, so that once they age out and finish from the orphanage, they can go find a job and be on their own. So that's a great way to equip them for the world. Now, what countries do you guys work in?
We work in China, Pakistan, Dominican Republic, Colombia, Liberia, Uganda, and so we have things going on all over the world.
That's great. And there's a way a lot of our viewers can get involved. This weekend, this Saturday, the biggest fundraiser of the year for UnAdopted. Can you tell us about the event?
Absolutely. It's this Saturday. We're thrilled. We have people signed up to run in 23 different states and even 5 countries. So come out Saturday. It's at Veterans Park. Registration online closes tonight at 9, so you can register online at runfor15k.org and come on Saturday and see and hear some of the stories about what you're running for and what is going on here and around the world.
And then I'm looking at some of the medals there, pretty neat. Those are handmade necklaces from Uganda.
Yes,
right?
These are beads made by women in Uganda. So, and we have them on the medals this year. So
very neat. That gives you some motivation to try to win. So we'll give you more information about that run on our website, myfoxal.com. Tomorrow on Good Day Alabama, we'll be sharing with you the third story in our UnAdopted Africa series. That story will feature the Busega School for the Deaf, which is one of those programs that will be benefiting from the Run for One this Saturday.